Hello, and welcome to Fortress, Alaska. I'm your host, Dave, and today we're going to just do a brief overview of the Kennedy assassination. The reason I am doing this is because supposedly the government's going to release all the documents based on the Kennedy assassination. And also recently I did a trip to Dallas and actually stayed in a hotel just a couple hundred yards from Dealey Plaza. So I walked over, took a look at Dealey Plaza, went into the museum there at the Texas School Book Depository to see exactly from where the shot was taken, as well as to visit the museum. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy. I have some video and some pictures, and we'll talk more about it. Okay, first of all, the Kennedy assassination happened 24 November 1963. And no, I do not remember where I was when it happened, considering I was not yet 1 year old. So anyways, yeah, I have no memory of President Kennedy or the assassination. Like I said, I was not even 1 year old. He was assassinated by Lee Harvey Oswald. You might say it was 3 shots that changed the world. The most famous video footage of it is from the Zapruder film, taken by Abraham Zapruder. That's probably the one that you have seen. So any footage you've seen of the assassination, that's usually the Zapruder film. So here I am, welcome to Fortress, Alaska. This is your host Dave, and I am at the Dallas Book Depository where the shot that killed John F. Kennedy was taken. It's the 6-story window right there. You can see the box with the dot, with the black spot on it. That is the location where Lee Harvey Oswald was when he took the shot. So this is the building. I am standing in downtown Dallas right now, taking a look at that. There is a museum inside there. I would recommend going into the museum and taking a look around. They have some displays on the 7th floor, but not much. And most of the displays are on the 6th floor, which is where the actual assassination shot went from. So hang on, let me walk around and get some other views. This is the infamous grassy knoll. We'll come around here and see. This is the traffic. This is about the location that the car would have been in. I'm obviously not going to stand in the road. Those trees would have been much smaller, if not even there in 1963. There's the window again there, which if the trees would have been there, he wouldn't have had the shot. Like I said, this is approximately the location on the road, would have been right around here. One shot right about there, and another shot farther away up this way. They seem to have X marking the spot on the road, which is rather convenient. So just taking a walk down here. And this would be the actual, I imagine the actual fatal final shot. Still, as you can see, a very clear line of sight. That's where Oswald would have been taking the shot. To here, and once I said, here's the grassy knoll. We'll swing it around this way. This is Dealey Plaza. I just really like that building over there. This is what Dallas looks like today in 2025. That's the Hyatt Regency Hotel in the Reunion Tower. Dallas is actually a beautiful city. I've been wandering around downtown Dallas. It's safe, it's nice, it's easy to walk around. There's mass transit if you need it. There's Ubers, there's taxis. So I'd recommend coming here. Anyways, just to the main point of this video is that is not a hard shot for anybody skilled with a rifle. Any hunter, anyone who had any training whatsoever could make this shot very easily. I don't see the conspiracy theory behind it. I am quite capable that anybody with a modicum of training can make the shot. It's not long, it's not difficult, and Kennedy was moving really slow. And this would be Charles Dealey. Dealey Plaza actually extends on either side of the road, so this is on one side of the road. We turn around, and there's Dealey Plaza on the other side, going back to the infamous window right there. Okay, now that you have seen the videos and pictures that I took while I was there, I'd like to note a few things. So standing up there in the window and looking down, that's an easy shot. Anyone who goes on to say what a difficult shot this was and how difficult it was to get 3 shots off in that time span, obviously has never had any training with a bolt action rifle and did not look at how short of a distance that is. I personally have hit running deer and running caribou at twice the distance without any trouble at all. So I don't see the issue here. He was in a very slow moving convertible, maybe 10 to 14 miles an hour. So it's an easy shot. And in all honesty, a trained person with a handgun could make that shot. So you've seen the video, you see the distances, they're not that far. It's an easy overlook over that stretch of the road. There was no issue there. This was not an amazing shot. This was not a special shot. This is not a shot that required an expert marksman. It required somebody knowing what they were doing with a rifle. It was a scoped rifle. It's not an issue. That's an easy shot. So as you can see, that was a typical World War II surplus Carcano rifle, an Italian-made rifle with a scope added to it. Carcano rifles are known for accuracy. They are very strong. They're not the equivalent of a Mauser 98K, but they are sufficient to do the job, obviously. There is an issue, though. There's this myth that they're inaccurate, and that's typically because the American bullets of 6.5 millimeter are drastically different than the bullets it was designed for. It was designed for a long round-nosed bullet, not a Spitzer bullet. Not only that, the Italian diameter is different. So if you have Italian-made 6.5 millimeters, they're slightly larger than the American-made ones. Only a thousandth or so, but when you're talking pinpoint accuracy, a thousandth or so makes a difference. So you can't compare it using American-made ammo to using the proper ammo. And he used the typical ammo that would have been used in what the rifle was designed to shoot. The very long round-nosed bullet. That is an accurate rifle. It is a short shot for a scoped rifle. This was an easy shot. The only difficult part was what he was doing. And, I imagine there might have been some tension or some adrenaline when you realize he's going to assassinate the President of the United States. But to say that it was a difficult shot or the conspiracy theories around it because of the shot are total BS. If you want to have conspiracy theories, you can look elsewhere. The shot was an easy shot with a rifle more than capable of doing it. And anyone decently trained with a bolt-action hunting rifle could have easily made the shot. Remember, Oswald was a former Marine. He knew how to handle a rifle. This was not a difficult shot for him. This is not a difficult shot for anyone with basic training. So once again, I hope you found some good information in this video. This is just basically a grand overview. This is not a deep dive into the assassination of President Kennedy. Just a look at reality when you're actually standing there on the ground or standing there up in the book depository and seeing what really happened as opposed to the conspiracy theories you have. You have to visit the site to really see how it really looks. Even in the video, it makes it look more difficult than it is. It is not a far shot. It is not a difficult shot. Anyways, as always, I'm your host, Dave. Thank you for watching Fortress Alaska. And as always, have a good day and get out shooting.